there's a lot to think about when leaving the Jehovah's Witness organisation, or even any religious organisation that you've grown up with. You have to reevaluate a lot of things and really, seek out what your belief system is now that you've left. For me, upon leaving, even before I left, I was questioning a lot of what I was taught when I was growing up. And after I left, and I did a lot of research into the organisation, and I found out how much I'd been lied to on many different things. And it's quite a process having to find out what you actually do believe in for yourself, not what you've been taught all your life. And so one thing that I was reminded of the other day was when I was watching the Atheist Experience episode with Lloyd and with Matt Dillahunty. They had a man calling in about his fear of death, and it got me thinking about my view then when I was a Jehovah's Witness and my view now. And obviously as a Jehovah's Witness, it was when you die, you await in God's memory until the paradise where he resurrects you again. And so you live again, you have a whole other life. But upon leaving, I guess for a little while I was a bit worried about it, because I was like, well, I don't believe in that anymore. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in a paradise. I don't believe in the resurrection. So I had to really look around and find what I did believe in. And I remember one of my siblings saying to me when I told them I was leaving, they said, well, what hope for the future do you have? And one of my other siblings said to me, brought up our auntie who had passed away, and said, what was her life for? Was she just here to live and then that's it? There's nothing more after that? Is that what you believe? And yeah, I actually do believe that. I remember watching a interview of Ricky Gervais on the Stephen Colbert show, and I'll just read the quote because if I don't read it, I'll probably stuff it up. But he said, we don't exist for 13.5 billion years. And then we have 80, 90 to 100, if you're lucky, of consciousness to try everything and experience everything. And then we don't exist again forever. But we are alive now, and that's brilliant. So yeah, roll on death. It's gonna happen, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with being dead. The best thing about being dead is that you don't know you're dead. It's just like being stupid. It's only painful for others. I think that's a brilliant quote. And I think that thought of death is completely correct, because for such a long time before you're here, you're nothing. And then you're here. So instead of wasting your time in a cult, standing on like street corners with a cart, with no one approaching you, no one interested in what you have to say, rather than doing that, I'm actually living a life, like Ricky said, you're here to experience things, anything and everything that you want to. So use this time, because when you die, after all your experiences here and now, after you die, there's nothing. You don't know anything. There's just nothing. And you know what? I'm really cool with that. I didn't think that I would be, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Because there's been so many before us that have had their lives. We're here for a time, they experienced things, they did stuff, and now they're gone. And this is our time here and now. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm happy with that. Yeah, anyway, just a short video today. It's been a while since I've done one, but I really need to try and get them done regularly. because I have a lot of thoughts and things like that I'd like to share with everyone and get everybody else's viewpoint on it too, especially today's video. I'd like to know what everyone's thoughts are now after leaving the religion, or even if you've never been in the religion and you know you're a friend of mine that watches my videos. Give us your thoughts on what you think happens after death, or even before, you know, we come around. Yeah, so stay tuned for more episodes. I've got quite a few different ideas. I just need to formulate them so that they are coherent and make sense to everyone. Anyway, I hope you're having a wicked Sunday. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.